Hello friends, today I'm going to share something special with you, my famous chicken albondigas soup. This recipe is from my latest book, Flat Belly 365. Albondigas means meatballs and is a traditional soup eaten throughout Latin America. This delicious and easy recipe has been featured in national magazines and TV shows throughout the United States, and clients from my private practice in San Francisco that have made it simply love it. So now let's get cooking. So the first thing we need to make are the albondigas. So I have ground chicken here. We're gonna use red onion, green bell pepper. Let's pass in here. This is already cooked brown rice. Very good. Salt and pepper. Now, always practice food safety. So I already washed my hands, and I love to use my hands to handle food so things get mixed really well. Perfect. All the ingredients you wanted to be safe. You see how now the ground chicken sticks to my fingers? That happens a lot. So one tip I'm gonna give you is to, before we make the meatballs, is to wet your hands, and the ground chicken will not stick to your fingers or hands as much. There we go. So now let me wet my hands. Now another tip I'm gonna give you is to use a 1/3 cup measuring cup so you have even meatballs, albondigas, and you see the hands, so you may wet your hands a few times. Easy, make the meatballs. Now that the chicken broth is boiling, we're going to add the meatballs. Now, a trick of why I boil the broth first is so the meatballs don't fall apart and cook quickly. So we're gonna add these meatballs, and now we're gonna, once they're in there, we're gonna cover and cook for another 10 minutes. So now it's time to add the vegetables to the soup. The meatballs are already been cooking. So now we're gonna add bell peppers, red onions, all right, very good, celery, colorful carrots, love to use colorful vegetables, get a lot of phytonutrients in there, and of course the Latino punch, cilantro, love cilantro. But now we're gonna use salt. And my last ingredient is MSG. MSG seasoning, also known as umami seasoning. Actually, MSG has 2/3 less sodium than table salt. So not only MSG will enhance the flavors, but now you will end up using less salt for flavoring. Now we're gonna stir well and cover and cook for another 5 to 10 minutes until the vegetables are soft and tender. So now the best part, we're gonna try the soup. But before that, I like to put on top of the soup slices of avocado, and it tastes so good with that. And also we're gonna squeeze some lime juice. Yes, a little bit of lime juice for more of a Latin flair. Very good. And now let's try the soup. So we're gonna try. So delicious. So now it's your turn to try my famous chicken albondigas soup.